Capricorn, what is up? It's your girl Kat. We're going to do your weekly reading right now. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. So feeling stuck in a situation and not knowing how to get your way out. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm back. If you hadn't heard the news, I had a little mini heart attack. I'm doing better. And I'm reading again. Yay! All right. So the first card out of the draw is the Two of Wands, which is, he could be at a crossroads. You see the crosses here? Could be at a crossroads. Two is always an indicator of choice in tarot. So he could be making a choice here, but you see the little globe in his hand there? He could be thinking about traveling. So he's got some options and some choices, and he's considering traveling. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Swords. She's very no nonsense. Okay, she's very straight to the point, brutally honest. You know, she's a very critical thinker, very organized, methodical, and she doesn't take any nonsense. And then here we have the Three of Wands, which is planning. So you could have a choice that needs to be made. You could be either involved with somebody who just takes no shit, or you're developing this like take no shit kind of attitude regarding this situation, and you're planning something. All right. Then we have like the Eight of Wands, which is a lot of swift movement. It could be a lot of like instant messaging, a lot of communication, texting, things like that, back and forth. The Nine of Cups is happy, is content, but something's missing. The Six of Swords is moving out of hard times and into calmer waters. The Emperor, been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. He's a wiser, older gentleman. He's a good leader, and he makes good choices. The Devil. Ugh, that's all the bad shit. And then watch and wait energy with the Seven of Pentacles there. Okay, so you got a lot going on here. Let's clarify some of this. So, could be planning something, traveling perhaps, developing this no-nonsense kind of attitude about something. Could be a lot of messaging going back and forth right now. Happy, content, but something's missing. Moving out of hard times. Want to make good decisions and good choices. Some kind of devil toxic energy here. And then watch and wait energy. All right. So why is this here? Moving out of hard times. And yeah, I think you're thinking about relocating. I think you're thinking about relocating, moving away from something or someone. All right. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the King of Wands. So I think that you're somebody who gets a lot of attention. You're very charismatic. You know how to talk to people. But I think that you're cutting off communication with some people that are like, that's what I'm trying to say. You're cutting off communication with people who are just blowing smoke at you or just wasting your time. Like, you're cutting off people that are like can't I don't want to say benefit you, because that sounds like opportunistic, but yeah, basically people who have no benefit to your life, who aren't helping you in some way. You're just not paying a lot of attention to people like that right now. Planning is clarified by the Two of Swords. Yeah, I think that you have a choice here, and one of them is at a distance. I'm picking up that this travel of some sort, like relocating. And this Two of Swords just kind of reiterates that. But I feel like you're not sure what you want to do. Okay, and I feel like you're cutting out people who have a lot to say on the subject. You're just trying to make up your mind and make a decision and focus. And there's a lot of people like, blah, 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 with their opinions going. And I think you're cutting those people off. A lot of messaging going on. The Knight of Wands. That can be back and forth, on and off. So maybe one of your options is like kind of not real solid. It's kind of dependent on some variables. If that makes sense. This sounds crazy, but you know, like if you can get there in this amount of time, you can have it, or like if it doesn't get rented first, that kind of thing, or if somebody doesn't buy it before you. But I feel like one of your options is very kind of like it's not entirely stable, and the other one is like a sure thing. Nine of Cups, okay? So you're walking away from something that isn't making you happy. And here again, moving again, out of hard times and into calmer waters, changing the way you're thinking, changing the way you see things. You want to be wise and make good decisions, and you're being strong here. What's with this? You're going to get some kind of insight, truth, or clarity regarding some kind of toxic behavior, toxic person, or a toxic situation. I can't help but feel like you're leaving some kind of a toxic situation behind you. Because we pulled the Six of Swords twice, which is like, you know, obviously they're moving away from hardships. So I feel like it has something to do with like a toxic situation or a toxic person. And I think you're going to get some kind of insight or clarity into that situation. And I feel like you're watching and waiting for the right time or for some kind of sign of security and stability, because pages bring messages of, you know, and pentacles of security, stability. So I feel like you're waiting for a sign on one of the offers to become 100% stable. And then I think you're gonna make a move here. This is a really weird reading. But that's what I have. I feel like you're leaving some kind of a toxic situation behind, and that you have two options. One of them might be at a distance, or they both are. One of them is kind of iffy and the other one is solid. And I feel like there's communication going back and forth about this. And I really feel like you're turning your back on a bad situation. You're leaving like a hardship and a bad situation behind. And you want to make good decisions and be strong here. And I feel like as soon as you hear about the other offer, you're going to make a move here. You're just cutting out people who are just filling your head with a bunch of, and you're just trying to focus right now. Weird reading, but that's what I got, you guys. All right, let's pull, I don't know, let's pull these. Let's see. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Now, I did say that I feel like you're leaving a toxic situation and you're putting hard times behind you. And I feel like this goes with that, right? Like outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I feel like you're trying to leave something behind you. Yeah. Really weird. Anyway, that's what I have for you guys today. I hope that you like that. If you haven't joined the Scorpio Cat family yet, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button for me. The more the merrier. I do a daily 3-card reading every morning before I go into work. And then I do the extended reading on the weekend. All right. That's what I have for you for today. So until next time, take care.